Don't tell my mama I broke my promise. Don't tell my mom I know I was wrong. Don't tell my mama I broke my promise. Don't tell my remember oh so well all those talks about living hell, all the times you tried to show me the right way.
Death Row Mama I always saw as kind of a really sad ballad. It's a piece that to me sounded like a story that would have been whispered down through kind of like almost as though it were an Appalachian ghost story of sorts. It's a piece that's been whispered down about regret and despair, and so ultimately I wanted to capitalize on that with a story that had a rustic quality, that had a Southern Gothic quality, while bringing a really visceral, really timeless, really violent edge to it. Because I feel the song, it's a really beautiful song, and I feel to juxtapose that, it needed images of extreme violence. The pace of the song, it's again, it's a ballad. It's a piece that takes its time, that explores its like the psychology of its characters, if you will. And so we needed a piece that still had that viscera, because that's something that I think that, you know, Sub-Q, I feel, you know, that's something that's inherent in their music. But at the same time, we needed something that had a more, not placid, but a more careful, a more methodical pace to it. A project like this, what's great about going in is that what you know that some people are going to hate this and some people are going to love it. And personally, I love that. I would never want to make a movie that kind of tries to appeal to the median, because ultimately you end up losing everything in the process. So going into Death Row Mama specifically, what I knew was that I needed to find a way to make these characters relatable, especially Jess's character, the son. We need to find a way to make characters empathize for him. We need to find the audience empathize for him, rather. We need to find ways to make it that this story of a mother and a son in the relationship in this little special microcosm they've created for themselves didn't feel raunchy, didn't feel exploitative. And I hope that the balance that we struck is one where we see them not so much as mother-son as we see them as two people who love each other very much in a way that's different than how, you know, that what we view largely as probably being abnormal, but filtered through a very human lens, and show that, you know, for all the controversy that would follow in the real world had something like this been exposed, these are two very real people going through a very real situation, and this is the world they know. Be it good or bad, to us, it doesn't matter. This is what they know, this is how they feel.
Photographically for this movie, we're looking for kind of an old-timey period feel. We're trying to get kind of a vintage look with a lot of this, both through the lighting and the sort of camera angles that we chose, and also with the location here, which just looks excellent. I mean, Jess, just the emotions he gets in his face, and just, I mean, it's really incredible. Emmanuel's face, who plays as the preacher, one of my favorite faces to photograph. I've had the pleasure of photographing him twice now. Really excellent, and Zoe's just beautiful. Really a pleasure to like. We've got a really great crew, and they've done a really great job of making this look like $1 million, even though we didn't have $1 million. So, yeah.
What I like about every project with Alex and Harper, it's always on the edge. It's right there on the edge. And that's what I like, is just serve that little edge right there. It's boop, you're distasteful, boop, you're just like, but it's right there on the edge. That's what I really like. It's the preacher. The way I saw that guy was a man with pulsions who had a hard time to control it. Don't we all? But him maybe even more, so he has those physical urge that he has to get rid of. And the best way he could find to do that was to find a woman lost in a cabin, discreet, nobody knew about it. Sadly, there was more at stake than just displeasure in the video. There was way more at stake. And eventually, he lost it. He completely lost it.
All right, do you want to close the
He went
tailgate?
overboard, and at that moment he regrets it. He regrets it for the rest of his life. He knows he's damned. He's taken a life. He's going to hell. There is no coming back.
To me, what he is he's death. He's death in every sense of the way, because this is the only world I have, and he took it away from me. And there's no kind of pain. I can't scream at him. I can't do nothing. I can't kill him, because it's not going to matter, because my world is gone. There's no point of me being here. He, in a sense, he's what the Grim Reaper should be. It's the only thing that she's ever been shown love, and that's the only thing that I know is love. So why is it wrong? And when people argue the point, what is love and what's wrong, it's always so quick to judge. It's not like that. It's not like that. If it was, people wouldn't choose that. You don't choose this. I didn't choose this. She didn't choose this. This is real life. This isn't something that you're going to see on Main Street. It dawned on me that a lot of people, put everybody in a little nice cookie cutter, when they judge people, and everybody does prejudge. And that's just who we are. It's our nature to. But it's not always like that, and it's never like that. This character is, he's lost. I have my whole existence and my whole reason for living is my mother. And I sense that her character is, of course, is what made me me, because she's my mom. She didn't know how to be able to differentiate what love was, because she had never had it shown to her. This is real life shit that happens on a daily basis. And people, they want to ignore it, but it happens. My character is showing that you don't know. You don't know one person from the next.